Hi, I'm Amy from Vermont. I had not one but 2 abortions many years ago. It was the time that Roe versus Wade was instituted, and it was progressive for women to take control of their bodies. It was a time of political and social upheaval, and I fell into the trap of lies of this being only tissue. The first abortion was difficult, but I believed what they said. I didn't know, but I trusted them. I tried to block it from my mind, or so I thought at the time. I tried to be logical as I counted the weeks of gestation to discount any guilt, and to believe that it was really okay. Even my pre-med biology textbook seemed to say maybe it wasn't a child, but just developmental cells. But the second time, I was married to the same man, and I finally knew in my heart that I was wrong. And I truly, truly wanted that baby. But instead of being met with joy, I was told it would interfere with my husband's plans for grad school. I begged a close relative for financial assistance to have his grandchild. Instead, I got back a letter and money for an abortion, saying it wasn't the right time. I was weak and alone, and I knew it was wrong to do, but I did it. As I cried during the procedure, I remember the nurse holding my hand and saying, "Don't worry, honey, it'll be over soon." But I wasn't crying for the pain. I was crying out of desolation. And it wasn't over for me. It just started years and years of silence, suffering, and guilt. I lost my trust in people and God. I learned about building walls to protect myself from more pain, of losing trust in the people that I loved, and hating my very self. And it wasn't until one day I heard Christ gently calling me, persistently, and I learned about the power of his forgiveness and mercy. And then I could start to forgive myself. And then from then on, I was silent no more forever. Women who have had abortions are the only people in the world who tell people their sin over and over and over again. No one else holds a sign for the world to see saying I committed adultery, or I stole money from my family, or I lied a lot, or I cheated on a test. No one. No one. It's so lopsided. So why does this happen? Perhaps the one reason is because these women, whom God has forgiven, love him so much that they want to help someone else stop from committing the same sin. They share their very heart and soul with strangers in order to save others. Thank you, and choose life.